So most of you losers probably don't go to the movies and just stay home by yourselves. Not me though. I like to, I like to go out, have a good time on a Friday night, grab a nice dinner, go for a ride, maybe hit up the local movie theater, alone of course.
Where did you learn what it means to reciprocate? And how much can I be expected to tolerate?
So one of my favorite pastimes probably has to be watching anime premieres, specifically in theaters, and for whatever reason, I like to make a point of doing so without bringing any of my friends. It's probably because I have this weird thing with watching anime. Like, I just can't watch it with other people, you know? It's gotta be just a me thing. But, I mean, that's besides the point. I'll probably make that whole thing its own dedicated video later. For now, though, I want to talk about how totally sick and epic and totally radical I like going to the movie theater by myself. Other people just kill the vibe. Like, you don't have to wait for everyone else to show up, and no one has to wait for you to show up. Like, if I want to be late, I can just be late and miss half the movie. Now, I'll admit that hanging out with people isn't all bad. I've gone to see some movies with the boys before, and it was sick, but obviously more of a weeb degenerate. Also, social interactions scare me sometimes. Therefore, I tend to purchase 2 seats all for myself and watch my movie with plenty of arm and leg room. Unfortunately for me though, the sad reality is that there are like 100 other seats that anyone can buy, meaning that I'll practically never have the entire theater alone to myself. A prime example of this is actually the new Haikyuu movie that I literally just got back from. So I literally bought a ticket for the latest showing they had. The website showed me that the theater was gonna be completely empty, and I was like gonna be the only one seeing it at that time. Surely no one would think to walk into the theater at 10:20 on a Sunday night and randomly buy a last minute ticket, right? And what's funny is that I was actually right.
Until 2 kids walked in.
Until 2 kids walked in and sat 4 seats away from me. Why would you ever sit so close to someone in a completely empty theater? It's okay though, because they left like 5 minutes later until they came back right as the movie had started. And then two more kids! Yeah, a total of 4 more people walked in and sat in my general vicinity. Noisy as heck, by the way. I got up and walked to a different seat after a couple minutes, but yeah, that kind of killed the mood a little. Like, I really just picked the most optimal seat for my viewing experience. It was actually my second time at that theater the same day. This video got really lost really quick. I just think that going to watch a movie in theaters by myself is more of a vibe than going together with a group. Both have their merits, but I prefer going alone over anything else. And for some reason, I thought that was interesting enough to spend 2 weeks of my life making a video about it.